I have another dono here from Ryan Q for $50. It says, awesome event, keep it going, and greetings from Germany. And I am hearing that Neetsel is ready with Darkman any %.
Hello everyone, I'm Neetsel and this is Darkman for the NES. So joining me I'll have Brossentia and Corndan.
Wow, it's been so long, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hate this game so much. I think I hate Kid Cool more, but it's a very close contact.
This game
That's
is not
actually
nice.
why you're here. So to quickly explain the concept of the game is that it's based on Sam Raimi's movie, and the main character is a superhero who can actually disguise himself as other people. And so this game you play as different characters. The thing is that the game constantly changes its rules, and so it's super frustrating, and that's like the main fault of this game. And also its quality. So right away, let's get started. So timer starts once movement starts. So it will be in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so right away you see this special mechanic that is balancing on ropes, and that will be used throughout the runs. Also, right here I'm canceling my attack by jumping at the same time, which allows me to keep my momentum as much as possible. And momentum is everything in this game. It's like the worst.
By the way, when you play this game for the first time, everybody, you will die in the first second of playing the game. That's not even a joke. Everybody does.
Yeah, just doing a jump is a nightmare. It's an achievement in this game.
And the controls are the worst. They're weird momentum. There are so many things in here that one-hit kill you.
There's stompers in here we're not seeing. Those red balloons, if you touch them, kill you.
Right here, like the combat as well, it's got a really precise timing, and if you fail, most of the time the enemies will stun lock you and just throw you off platforms and everything.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything close to deathless when it comes to Darkman, because death is around every corner. I know it's a dark show. It's a dark man.
Well, yeah, a deathless run can actually give you a world record almost. So I don't have that many. So right now I'm doing a mini game. I'm supposed to take pictures of the character I will disguise myself as. Doing well at this only gives you more time in the next level. And so as a result, I just waste all my picture as fast as possible.
Yeah, technically, if you do take pictures of the right dude, it gives you more time in the following stages, but we don't really need time.
I mean, even casually, you really don't need a lot of time.
Yeah, you're gonna die like a lot faster than the amount of time it gives you.
Yeah, you're going to die, and anyway, when you do a continue, it gives you the full amount of time.
So right now, by the way, you'll notice that Neetsel goes really fast on the grass and not very fast on some of the other surfaces. Yeah, as it turns out, there are different speeds based off of what you're standing on. How long did it take for me to realize that? A really long time.
The other things you might notice here, right, when Neetsel, as Neetsel goes to jump over stuff, because running on the ground's a lot faster, that occasionally if you clip some of the enemies, it just completely stops your momentum. So it's really important in some of these, and it comes up especially in the next level, that, you know, how you manage how that you jump over the enemies can really affect how you progress through the stage.
This level is also ridiculous. Some of the timing got a little bit thrown off because of that NPC, but otherwise, this level has gone extremely well.
Yeah.
I would say that it's not really anything that you could have prevented. Just the NPCs sometimes are butts.
The other big tech on this that you'll see Neetsel do is that Neetsel waits on occasion for the enemies. All of the enemies fire at the same time, so by waiting to when you get on the platform makes it a lot easier to manage.
Oh, you almost got almost got the no kill. All you have to do is get all the way to the right side of the screen, but it disables your jump, so you have to fight. But if you would have landed that final hit, it would have been a no murder.
So yeah, right now is a good time for donations if you have a few, since it's just a quarter. So.
We have all kinds of wonderful donations here, including this one from Kiwi, who says, I love GDQs. They're one of my favorite events of the year. I'm blessed to have met so many Gouda friends, and I look forward to when times are cheddar and we can have in-person events again. In the meantime, keep fighting the good fight against the monster that is cancer. Love you all. That is the cheesiest donation I've ever read.
We didn't hear any Bree. Come on, everybody forgets Bree. Bree, a good speed runner.
If you're watching from the Baguette restream, right, please get in there and rep the Brie in our donos.
Yeah. There's... I don't.
All right, so coming up, the next character is probably the best one. So I'm going to play a Skip, who's like a one-legged character whose prosthetic leg is actually a machine gun.
It's awesome.
And so Darkman is that good at disguise. He can actually get rid of his leg, and it's fine for him. Also, these treadmills that I'm landing on actually reverse your controls.
Yeah, the final jump in this level is basically impossible. So if Neetsel gets it,
all right, we survive.
Which Neetsel often does. Oh, that was so freaking good. I can't tell you how many times I died right on that screen because your controls are reversed. You have to make an extremely precise jump. And when you land on the platform, you cannot be holding right like you were in order... Okay. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, sorry. Right now, probably the best glitch in the game. So when I shoot, if I turn around, the character will move towards me. And that's because the way the knockback works is that it's based on you on your character and not the one getting hit.
So if you face left when he gets hit by your bullet,
he goes left.
He'll go left. I love it.
So here I'm taking the wrong path because that's faster. Also, these arrows are lying to you. Like the left path was actually a death way, and that's why these levels are the worst. So coming up are probably the worst level when you play casually.
Yeah.
I'm way too used to the game right now to remember why it is that way.
Because everything one hit kills you, okay? The rockets, I don't know what else. The rockets are the worst.
Yeah, it's mostly the rockets. You have clocks that are actually bombs and just kills you if you stay on the screen for too long.
And everything is just, there's enough of it that kind of goes on, right? Nothing is safe.
You'll also notice that your speed is constantly changing depending on the surface that you're standing on. So you have to adjust on the fly. Think I was moving so fast, I need to move a little, I'm going to be moving slower, so I need to time my jump a little bit later. Get up on this wood, you're going slower again. There are rockets, every rocket there is insta-death. These dudes, they're not going to insta-kill you, but if you fall into a pit, you're dead.
They'll knock you back, and then you get hit by a rocket. So, half the time, if you get hit by the ninjas, you still basically die anyway, just because the rockets are going to get you afterwards.
I do have to give Ocean props, though, for developing this game, because it's made me feel things I've never felt before.
Rage?
Absolute rage. We had a challenge during the Big Bad 10 to get through this game up through Chinatown. And let me tell you, I died on the final stage of Chinatown after about 3 hours of attempts. And I don't think I've ever felt as defeated as I have playing this game because I had to go through the whole thing again. Their limited continues. It doesn't look like there are, but there are.
I think it's like 3.
Some
4 something.
Four actually, but yeah, it's a real issue. So, yeah, if you want to read a donation, you have still time.
Absolutely. Well, I did want to remind everybody that we are still trying to unlock that Zadet Real Gamer % incentive.
Yes.
Y'all have been generous. We are sitting at almost $3,600 out of the $5,000 we need. However, a reminder that we all have about 30 minutes to meet that. It is the run after the next run. So please, please, please get those donations in.
The
and
final
click on
boss
that. Yeah.
is absolutely worth it, and it's a huge challenge. Yeah, you will love it.
All right, so this elevator level, there's no arrows to tell you where to go. It relies on the fuel mechanic, and as well, as you can see right here, it can soft lock. So why did it soft lock? It's for the dumbest reason that you can imagine. So I'm going to show it to you, but I saw people playing this game casually and getting this and just not understanding what's happening. So you have to pick up the left potion, but the right one is not mandatory. So for some reason, that potion unlocks the platform.
You
just
have to
doesn't
get
make
the
any
left
sense.
one, but
Yes.
the right one
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Oh, this is dumb. I don't like that.
And that's the only place where it does that.
Oh, another thing that you probably aren't seeing, chat, is all of the stompers that will insta-kill you. Or how about the springy platforms that will insta-kill you? Or how about just trying to control the game that will Well, okay.
Oh,
there-
we got stomped.
Yeah, here we go.
I love it that
And
particular.
you get the game over.
I cursed
screen,
it.
which
Oh,
is
he's crying.
brilliant.
Aw, what a sad boy.
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something when you play this game from time to time. It feels like the game is dropping input, and that's because it does.
Yeah. But still, this is based off of the RoboCop 2 engine, which also came out on NES. It was a lot slower, though, but it shares a lot of similarities. They just really upped the action in this as well as, for better or for worse, this runs much faster than RoboCop 2. I'd probably say it was a better choice because RoboCop 2 feels a little sluggish to me.
Yeah.
This is just unplayable, and I'd rather it be unplayable than to be boring.
This is a lot more fun. It's like something that I really like about this game is that it's got a lot of variety. It's like nothing is well made, or not much, but it's full of surprise when you play it casually. So
You will be so angry, everybody.
Oh, no.
And that falling off the ledge, absolutely something literally everybody will do.
does.
Yep. As it turns out, you have to. Oh, I don't know. It's got the issue where if you run for just a little bit and then try to jump, you move like a few pixels to the side. But if you run for a quarter of a second and then jump, you fly super far. It's just very difficult to get the speed that you want.
yeah, plus the collision is only like the front foot of the character. So in terms of
really?
visual cue, yeah. If you when you play as Skip, actually his leg doesn't have any collision; it's in front of him. So that's why as well Skip is a bit weird to play as. So coming up is the final boss, and as you'll see, we're going to use a similar trick as for Skip to actually not fight him. Go away. Here we go. So we turn around, we shoot. He slides through us because the collision of the bullet is so big. And you just run towards the exit, and that's it. So yeah, time as well. So yeah, a rocky run, but that's.
What are you
expected
talking
with
about? This game is literally impossible. I've never.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. So, but a lot of fun. I really highly recommend. Trying
Everybody
it
should try it. Yeah,
attention.
like this is one of those games that you just cannot understand how absolutely difficult and unbearable the controls are until you try it. Everybody watching, just give it a shot, okay? And you will feel the rage that I feel in my heart.
Neetsel makes this game look playable.
Yeah, it's not. This is not a playable game.
It has a really special feel to it. So, all right, so big shout out to the Kuso community. It's been a blast discovering all these awful and weird games over the year. And that will be it for me. So see you later for Zadet.
Thank you. Tilda Zadet.
Thank you so much, Neetsel, for that spectacular run of Darkman Any Present. And yes, as everybody was mentioning, we are still trying to unlock that Zadet Real Gamer percent incentive, and y'all have been coming through beautifully. We are now sitting at over $3,800. Oh my gosh, as I was watching, it jumped. It is up to $3,900 out of the $5,000. It's over that, actually. So we only have about $1,000 to go, but we also only have about 30 minutes to make that. So please do get those donations in. Lovely donations like this one from Onan and Shannon, who sent in $10 and said, "Awful block is best block. We are loving this," from Australia. All right, so we are just going to have a quick word from one of our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. More Awful Block coming right up.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
How y'all doing, AGDQ 2022 online? Unfortunately, that is the end of my time here hosting for you this evening. But don't worry, there's a lot more Awful Block on the way, and I am leaving you in the extremely capable hands of Amber Cyprin.
Back to Thank you so much, Sporadic, and welcome back, everyone, to AGDQ 2022 online, powered by Twitch and raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. My name is Amber Cyprin. I will be your host for the next 4 runs as we round out the Awful Block with Sonic Jam and Zadet, and then we're going to be doing Cranked Up and Discworld. I am very hyped to be here, and I hope you all are too. So just a real quick bring back up the incentives. By the way, we are very, very close to meeting the Zadet Real Gamer percent incentive. That's at just over $4,300 out of the $5,000 that is necessary to unlock it. The racers really want to be real gamers. You should be bringing in donations for that. Get us a $10 train, a $5 train, a $1 train even, and I'm sure we can meet that no problem. That closes at the end of the Sonic Jam run, so you have just a little bit of time. You're running out of time to meet that, and let's go ahead and catch up on some donations. Speaking of which, we have $50 from Felix_TC saying, "Let's go GDQ, time for Awful Block." And then we also have $50 from Jedi Wolf saying, my son and I love watching GDQ together. Thanks for giving us a special week-long mother-son event to look forward to twice a year. Thank you for those donations. And I also just want to bring up the fact that there's prizes as well when you do donate for the Zadet or even the Discworld incentive for giving a dog a bone. There is a GameCom. If you like this next run, there's a GameCom in that prize list. It's a minimum donation of $25. You should check that out when you're donating to the incentives as well. That would put you in for the GameCom with the Sonic Jam cart. Trust me, you're gonna love this next run. Coming back to donations. Anomalous sends in $500 saying, rearranged my sleep schedule just to watch the Awful Block live. Good choices. Here's $5. I'm certain this won't affect work tomorrow. My favorite Gundam is Epion. What were we talking about? I mean, 500. Like 500. Thank you so much for that very that very donorous donation is exactly what I was about to say. But no, seriously, thank you so much. That is very generous of you. Another $500 coming in from Graceberry with, hello, I've finally managed to catch GDQ live. Longtime watcher, first-time donator. After watching a few clips and being absolutely bamboozled by the crazy things these runners do, I've gotten hooked. I'm a primary care physician myself, and so I'm also passionate about cancer prevention. Best of luck to the runner, and thank you, all of you at GDQ, for everything you do. And thank you for that generous donation, Graceberry. We appreciate it. And that's going to a wonderful cause in the form of the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Just to remind everyone what the PCF does, the Prevent Cancer Foundation, or PCF, was founded in 1985 and is a U.S.-based nonprofit organization. Their mission is to save lives across all populations through cancer prevention and early detection by focusing their work through research, education, outreach, and advocacy. Their vision is to stop cancer before it starts. And you can find out more about PCF at preventcancer.org. Let's just refresh those incentives as well. We're at $4,600 out of the $5,000 necessary for Zadet Real Gamer percent, so definitely keep those donations coming. We are nearly there, and I know we can get that after the Sonic Jam, or by the time Sonic Jam is